Hey y'all, welcome back to Fiasco Factor, where we're playing FortressCraft Evolved, one of the greatest indie games ever, because that's what we do around here. I've been doing some things, which you probably can tell. I've just been sort of at this smelting center here all day, every day, throwing stuff into it. But I've also been doing some other stuff. You might notice that like half that mountain's gone. We need a little bit of room. But we also need to expose a whole bunch of this coal. And now you probably see what I'm talking about coal being just in the way. There's so much of this crap sitting around. What we're going to do is we're going to set up a little outpost around here. Like, this would be a good place to put a little pyrothermic generator and a battery and an extractor and a turret or two to catch attacks coming in from that direction. We'll do some other things in other areas, but we're going to just eat up all this coal as we can. The initial coal is all gone, and I've set up to get rid of this one here. Just going to be getting that stuff by hand for now. Pop down here and grab an eye. Dude's dropping eyes. I've been putting some stuff in these crates over here. These crates are real easy to make. They're just made out of wood. And I've just been putting bug parts in it and other stuff that I don't really want sitting around in my inventory. I've got a little bit of unknown material because I set off and dug a hole over there. Took a little bit of effort because there was a little bitty stick of tin in the way, probably like 5 pieces of tin, so I just cut those out by hand. Took a little bit of work to do, but we're down to level 64 down there now. So we're going to install a little elevator and get looking around for some iron and some lithium. But let me just show you real quick. If we we'll wait for our ore scanner to boot up. If I ping unknown, what's going to happen is we're going to get a bunch of pink stuff down there. Eventually start showing up. It kind of just shows it in a clump, but really everything down below level 64 is unknown, mainly because there's 2 kinds of rock down there that we don't previously know. I've scanned it though, so let's go ahead and get that off of our radar. Now that'll make stuff that's truly unknown. We got a little white glowy thing there on the scanner too. I don't know if I mentioned this before. It's because there's a crystal nearby, and oh yeah, you can see him. He's right down there. So if we were to dig down around there or get down in that cavern, this thing would be gettable. It's actually pretty close to the surface, isn't it? We'd still have to dig down to it, so I'm not going to do that right now. Anyway, did a little flattening out. Had a couple of bug attacks already, which I'm a little surprised about. Normally they don't start coming until you get like the research thing set up, so I don't know exactly why they're so anxious. But I'll say that the big hive beasts, whatever the heck they're called, these big guys, they're pretty close to us over here. So I don't know why they're so close. It may be that that the parameters have been changed a little bit. I've been making some tin bars and copper wires. We're going to need those to make, well, to make a bunch of stuff, but mainly to make some gadgets that we'll need. I did go ahead and make this this little, what do you call it? Smelting hood. What are they called? Forced induction hood goes on top there. I went ahead and made that. I made these lightweight machine housings by hand. You can do that, but there's a machine that'll make them much more efficiently. They are by hand. They take how much tin plate? How do I see how much tin plate it needs? Okay, well, it needs 12. Yeah, it needs 12, but I think it only needs 6 with the machine, so that's super handy. Let's go ahead and look in logistics, and we're going to find a thing we need, which a lift with an underside piston, which takes 5 tin plate. So good thing we made some tin plate. And we're going to jump down here. I'm probably going to take some damage at the bottom. I am going to try to slow myself, so here's how you slow yourself. A little bit. Oh, hey, didn't take any damage. I'm amazed by that. So I'm going to dig a little hole here. I think that's under it. Yeah, and we're going to slap this lift in there, and now we can get up and down without killing ourselves. That's nice. I really like to build these mine shafts in a orderly way. You can see it broke through to a cavern over there. Since we're up, okay, here's where we're going to start getting the ore thief thing. When you go down and you come back up, it tells you build a dang ore thief. How do we build an ore thief? I don't even have the recipe learned, I think. Let's just get it, because that thing is going to make me want to go homicidal over here. Well, let's look. Where are you, ore thief? I'm guessing it's going to be under logistics. No. Oh, logistics, yeah. I was looking at the wrong thing. Takes 1 copper bar, but we need 9. Okay. I'm not even going to power it. I'm just going to put it down and let it get off of my back, because that thing just gets super annoying. Game will find something else to bug us about, but for now we'll just put this down. This is one of these multi-block machines. You got a left shift to destroy it. There we go. So normally you would get in here. Don't know if it needs some power. Yeah, it needs some power, and you want to hook some hoppers to it, and then hook it into your sorting smelting system. But for now, we're just going to put it up so it doesn't bug the crap out of us. Let me grab a little bit of power off of here. There's some power right there. And clean out this because I want that coal to go away. And then let's get downstairs and look for some iron. That'd be the thing to do. So we're going to find iron right in the vicinity here, hopefully. Hopefully we don't have to go too far for it. And we're going to get some rough smelting setup of iron. And then we're going to go and look for some lithium later on. Well, there's some stuff right over there. I'm not feeling like that's going to be iron, but maybe it is. Whoops, hitting the wrong keys over here. So I like to build my my little elevator shaft here. I like to put a couple of these things next to each other, just kind of in adjacent rooms, and then run down power with it. And then usually from there I'll dig whatever tunnels I want to dig off of the 4 quadrants here. So this will be like my 64 level room, and then I'll have a little hallway and then another one, and then bring down power in between the two. And I've gotten that off kilter, no big deal. We'll just put a block back right there, no problem. And now we're going to head out this way and see if we can find that iron before our battery goes down, or whatever it is. I don't know if it's iron. It ought to be iron, but of course there's coal in our way, and I can't really see in here. So formalize these hallways a little bit later. Please tell me that coal is not all the way across where I'd like to go. It's not. Okay, so we can duck back here. Well, dang it, you just all in my way, coal. Coal is just forever in my way. And yeah, that's coal. Can't really see. One thing I noticed, by the way, on the video, the first video, was that it was a heck of a lot darker for me than it was in the actual recording. So I was thinking, okay, I gotta post-process this and lighten it up. But turns out, not really. It was just, okay, it's right down there. Alright, well, let's see what this is. This is kind of messy. I don't like it being this messy, but that is, in fact, iron. So we'll scan it, and then I want to get my inventory open here. Play too dang many games, so I always get confused now. Don't have a hopper. All right. Well, no, I really did want that to be there. Okay, let's put that there, and we'll throw what's left of our power in it. When you get down to, oh, looks like we had an attack going on upstairs. I don't have a gun still. When you run low on power, you will get hypothermia, which will make it basically impossible to see anything, and you get spastic. So you don't want to do that in general. We're not going to be able to defend against this attack, so our CPH is going to go down. That is unfortunate. Okay, here we go. More telly. This game is the telliest game I ever did see, but that's okay. That's okay. You tell me all you want to. We will do all the things it wants us to do eventually, but maybe not on its time frame. I will do things like building that ore thief there just to get it off our back about a given item, but for the most part, let's see. Let's process that. That's going to be iron ore, and I need to get a hopper back. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take this one over here. So let me just sneak in there and grab that from you. Did I get it? I did. Okay. So, Yeah, well, we'll be able to build another hopper before too long, so we're just going to give it one of these logistics hoppers. It's going to have 2 spots. I guess I could have built a one of the mini hoppers, but that's okay. We're going to get down here. Did not recharge myself. I should have done that. But that's alright. We just need to get a little bit of iron going. So we're going to have to duck back through this little tortuous run. Okay, we're going to need some lighting in here somewhere. Is that coal? That is coal. Can I put one in here? I can't see a dang thing. Maybe you guys can see in the actual video. But I can't. So I'm going to throw that there and grab... Well, okay, I guess it put it in there. So we got up to 24. Oh, you've got some iron. Awesome. Awesome. We got a little bit of iron. 24. That'll do. That'll do for a start. It's a short trip. Just got to come down and get it. It gets a little annoying, but, you know, you got to do. It's grindy. It is grindy. So, iron is now the priority here. Let's get that in, but first let me set up my toolbar. I'm going to put iron right there and chuck it in, get it going. Okay, so we got to start doing some things, but let me get my toolbar cleaned off one more time here. I don't need these things to be on there. And what I do need, though, is a couple more of these mini hoppers. Crafting. Let's get some of those, and then let's get an iron gear maker. We can't do that because we don't have a lightweight machine housing. So let's make a lightweight machine housing crafter thing. Oh, I already got mini hoppers sitting over here just waiting for it. So now you need tin plate, which I've got here on this hotbar. We will need that. So we'll get that. It's going to make 1, but then we'll put some more in. Hopefully we'll get some real hoppers attached to these in a little bit. We'll start making them by the 100, but it should have all it needs there. Don't you? How many do you need? Cannot locate 6 tin plate. Really? Oh, it put it back in here. Okay, this is one of those machines that even though it has a belt, you have to tell it. So here we're going to make that add only, remove only on the front one. I'll take that stuff back out of there. Give me all of that. And you take some more tin plate and actually make the dang thing. And then over here we can make an iron gear wheel maker now. Yeah, we can. Awesome. Let's get that put down. And I'm guessing you're probably going to be remove and add only. Usually, like I said, the conveyor belt stuff will take from the side you imagine and put it where you think it will, but some of these don't. So you got to be cognizant of that because you'll end up with it putting stuff back the old way. The easy way around that is because these things need to be attached to a hopper. They can't take from a conveyor belt, so you got to have a hopper. So if you need that, make this remove only. But then another machine can't add to it, right? So put a belt between, put another hopper, and then your other machine up here. Because eventually we're going to, in fact, this guy is going to look for iron plates. Yes, he is. Okay, so we're going to have to do that right now. Let's go ahead and grab our conveyor belts, and then we need to grab another stamper plant. So we ought to be able to make that. Yep. Got another stamper plant there. So what we'll do is we'll put it into a stamper plant. Put it into a conveyor. I'm sorry, a hopper. Into a conveyor. Into another hopper that is set on remove only. Into an iron gear maker. And into that, which will be add only. And now we should be able to throw 10 iron in here. Well, we don't have any irons, so we've got to get that first. We got 12 iron bar. Whoopee. Alright, let's put that iron bar right there. That's where you're going to live from now on. And we'll throw it in. Now we'll get an iron gear. We do need to continue to do maintenance on these until we get a little bit more stuff. So some tin bars, some copper, some more iron bar in there. And what the heck were you? You were that. I'll eventually probably put some signs on this stuff so I can tell what the heck it is. We got 5 iron gears. We got some copper wires and tin plates. How much do we need to make one of these things? Oh gosh, we need 10 iron gears. Yeah, so it's going to take a little bit of work here before. The first thing we'll upgrade storage on is this guy. But unfortunately, we're out of iron. So we got to go down. Oh, hey, can you... I'm going to get fully charged there. And we'll pop back down. Hopefully we've got 124 iron sitting down here. I doubt it. But we'll see. We'll see. 62 iron bars that 124 translates into. Back into the dungeon here. And there we go. 76. Well, that ain't bad. So fuel that back up all the way. Put a faster motor on this before too long too, but for right now we're running around like fools, so I'm not gonna bother with it. But pretty soon I want to get a couple extra hoppers down there, put a faster motor on it. That way when we come down we got 300 iron, because we're gonna need a lot of iron. So let's get you thrown in there, and unfortunately that cooled down, but what are you gonna do? Only so many buttons you can push. Now, playing this with a partner who knows what's up might not be a bad idea, by the way. A little multiplayer. I have played on multiplayer before. It was pretty fun. But, yeah, I think it would be pretty cool. That's going to take forever because it really cooled down. Next time I'll throw something else in there. Notice I don't have any coal hooked up over here anymore. So I'm just putting it in manually. That's okay. I got my 2 coal in there. I probably should, at the very least, put a mini hopper. Do I have one? I do. Let's at least put a mini hopper in there so we're getting 10 a shot. There we go. Okay. We ought to be getting close. I think we can make one of these already. But I just want to keep the process rolling. I don't have any iron yet. No, I don't have any iron yet. Can I make a hopper yet? I can. Okay, that's wonderful. Just one, but it's a start. So we're going to put it here. And hopefully we'll start throwing some serious amount of iron through there pretty quick. Let's see. I didn't see how many I got. I got a whopping 11 iron out of that. Alright. Let's go back down. Get some more so this thing doesn't have time to cool off. And boy, don't I sound like I took a couple hits of speed. I did not. I did not. I did have a lot of caffeine today, though. A couple of monsters get you going. I've been working on spreadsheets all day, and that is like, man, you need a monster. You really do. Okay, that is barely going. I think we need iron gears to do our, to make a faster motor anyway. So we got to just kind of do a little bit of this bootstrapping here. Sure would like to get it automated, but it's going to be a little bit. We're just going to dig this out a little bit, probably duck back in there and grab a little more iron while we're at it. Okay. I get a little claustrophobic here, so I'm going to dig this out as I can. Let's jump back up there. Hopefully that thing hasn't cooled down. Get some iron locked and loaded, ready to throw in. I dug a hole over to our buddy on the other side over there, just so we can get to him at some point. Kind of easy. Let's see, we're going to throw iron right in there, and there should be some more in the channel, which is nice. Going to get some more of those things going on. Having key confusion here. Thank you, Arthur, but you know what? I'd rather you save your power for you. Oh, can you not do that, please? Thank you. Alright. It keeps bugging us about building that research stuff, but in order to build that research stuff, we gotta put a little investment of time into it, and ain't nobody got time for that right now, I tell you. Okay. We should have a few gears over here. We got 10, and there may be more in the pipe. So let's see how many more of these hoppers we can build. Please, at least 2. Thank goodness. Okay, we got 2 built. So now we should be able to throw this down here. And you can be add only. Probably doesn't need to be add only because it's at the end of the chain. It has no other options, right? The plates are going to go in here, and then it's going to get them. And it's not going to be able to put in there, so it will put there. We probably didn't need that, but that's okay. Next thing we want to upgrade is probably going to be this guy here. So let's do that. Let me get some of those back in there. And then hopefully, could we make another? No, we need another lightweight machine housing. There we go. So there's another one. This will go pretty quick. We'll eventually get this. We'll eventually get this done. That's going to be add only. That's going to be remove only. Of course, it takes out the thing I didn't want to take. When you press Q, if there's multiple things in there, you will have to press Q multiple times to get them out. And there's no guaranteed order. I find no rhyme or reason for the order that it chooses to give you something. It might be last in, first out. I don't know. And you're empty. Oh, that's not any good. So let's throw the copper in until we get back. No bars smelted in the last minute. Yep. That thing's pretty fast with the with that little forced induction thing on top of it. Okay, this copper or this coal is just going to be in my way. Yeah. Okay, we're going to try to get a faster motor on that pretty quick. Let's see what that takes to make. I think it takes like I think it takes a gear and maybe copper wire, or maybe a machine housing. I'm not entirely sure. I thought it said there were. Can you not do that every single time, dude? I got your message, okay? Got your message. Iron gear, copper wheel, and lightweight machine housing. Well, that's fine. We can do that. Hopefully we got some stuff waiting over here. We don't, because I ran out of iron bars. Let's get those in there. And what did I put in here? I put 10 bars in there. I didn't mean to put 10 bars in there. I meant to put 10 plates in there. And I meant to put copper bars in here and 10 bars in there. Let's keep this flowing. Grab the copper out of there and let's put some iron in. Okay, here's our mission report. You can set your report interval. 60 minutes is the longest it has. It unfortunately does not have a just don't bother me, but yeah, that's how it goes. Did we make a motor? We did make a motor. Okay. I tried to jump out of the elevator. That didn't work. You can't stop these. If you jump up, it'll slow down and go the other direction. But you know what? It's so slow to do that. Okay, you got to stop. You need to stop. Alright. Now this is going to burn power a lot faster, but we're going to get ore more quickly. So that's great. How big is this patch, by the way? Can I see it? Arthur, by the way, he's got a flashlight on him. And you have a flashlight too, but it really drains your power very fast. And Arthur's got a flashlight, but he never points that thing where you want it to be. Okay. Less than a third of a million. So you're in a tunnel, you're digging. Arthur is just waving that flashlight all over the place. You don't know where he's going to point it. Well, he's not going to point it at whatever you're looking at. I'll tell you that right now. So he's a helpful fellow, but I don't know. Sometimes I would take a different bite. I'm sorry, Arthur, but you know it's true. You do. He's just flying around. He's a happy little dude. Arthur, you're looking kind of rusty, though. Boy, he needs a new paint job. We do have the Dapper add-on here, so we can give him a fancy mustache and stuff like that, but not going to be my priority at the moment. Okay, 2 more. I'll take them. I don't really need it on wires. What I need it is on 10. Right? Yeah, I need it on 10. Let's just go ahead and set it remove only, add only, even though it's not giving us a problem. And then let's just throw in a mess of 10 bars. I can stop coming over here every 5 minutes. And then you're... I've only got 2. It's not going to do me any good. 19. I'll take it. Let's get that in there. And then... What do we have in here? About half and half. I don't have any more iron on me. Let's go down and grab some more. I know, it's dizzying, but... you know? We just have to juggle the plates here for a little bit. Let's just make this a little easier to get into. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That thing is doing a lot better. 16 times the speed. So it's pretty quick. Not as quick as we'd like. You can, you know, of course, put multiple drills and stuff on your in this game. I mean, we could put as many drills on that as there is surface area of that ore patch, right? But we can't transport it that fast with the conveyor belts that we have. So, you know, you gotta have multiple lines or do some sort of other innovation like that. I don't think I'm gonna upgrade the wires. How many wires do we have? We have 484 wires. I don't think I'm worried about it. We're gonna be burning through these 10 things though, and we're gonna be burning through gear wheels, as you've seen. Let's get rid of some junk out of our inventory. Speaking of junk, by the way, the suit upgrades, I don't know why I closed that. Suit upgrades here. If you press S, it'll open up this thing here, and so anything that's Arthur upgrade or a suit upgrade for you or whatever can go in there. That's pretty cool. Okay, we got 2. We're getting there. Where am I? I'm turned around a little bit. Also, I've been neglecting copper and tin, but I don't really have a good way to smelt them at the moment. We're going to fix that very shortly, though. We're going to start generating some power. And what does it take to build an ore extractor? 18 iron gears. Okay. That's a substantial amount of iron, because I think it takes 5 plate for an iron gear. Yeah. So it's a substantial amount of iron that we need to be able to build one of those. We're going to need one before we go hunting for lithium. Doesn't really do us much good to hunt for lithium if we can't mine it. So, and what do you got now? You got a little bit of that left. Let's throw some tin in. Trying to do whichever one I got the most of. And we'll run down once again and get some more iron. I don't know if we're going to get to lithium today. It doesn't really seem likely. Maybe we'll focus on building up our infrastructure a little bit. Would love to have that extra battery power, but it doesn't seem very likely. So we'll just do what we got to do. Hope you guys had a good day today. I had tacos today. So that's always a good day when you have tacos. I figure there's about a 14% chance it's a Tuesday for you, wherever you happen to be, and whatever day you happen to be watching this on. But it is Taco Tuesday for me. And I just made tacos for dinner, and they were so good. I do like me some tacos. Now, what's going on here? You don't have enough plate, okay? You get some plate. You get some more iron for your gear wheels there. We got that situation taken care of. We need some hoppers for these, and we need a pyrothermic generator. Let's have a look at that. All right. One. Do I want more than one? I don't want more than one right now. And have I got some? I've got 6 power storage blocks. And can we make some more of these? Yeah. I can make one more of them. Okay. That's cool. So what we'll do is we're going to start setting these up real quick. Where do I want to put them? Probably want to put them near some coal. Do I? Or don't I? You know, I don't, actually. What I'm going to do, that's remove only, though. And I've made that remove only. I haven't made that remove only. Let's make it remove only. Let's make that add only. We'll replace those in a bit, though. And then I think what we'll do is... where are my conveyors? There they are. I'm going to put them in like that. Throw down those 2. Those are going to be add only. Add only. Do I want it that way? I don't know if I want it that way. We'll see. want to turn these this way, though, so I can see them. Maybe it's got to go around that way. And then we need some power storage blocks. Not like that. Not like that at all. That's not at all what I wanted to do. I want to put that there. I want to put this PTG here on top of it. And then we're going to want a hopper on top of that guy. He's going to work. He's going to power these up. And then that will hopefully be enough for 2 of those. I'm not entirely sure it will be, but hopefully it will be. Whoops, and I've just been yapping on and letting this thing run out. We don't want that. I got juice, okay. Come on down, Arthur. I'm using wood, by the way. I put wood everywhere. You walk a lot faster on wood. I think you might even walk faster on concrete, which we can do. It takes a little bit of an extra step there. Okay, I'll let that get full almost. So, so you want to. I think in general you want to pave your areas here, make them look a little bit better. I usually go and I'll probably take the step of putting wood in here too, just so it just looks nicer. There's nothing fancy about it. No game-winning reason for doing that. The aesthetics thing that I researched gave us the ability to use this construction paste stuff here. Where is that? I don't understand these storage crates. They randomly organize things. I put everything at the top, but now it's got some stuff at the bottom. Couldn't tell you why. Got very turned around there. Sometimes there's a frame skip when you're leaving inventory, and if you're turning at the same time, you'll go really far, really fast, and it will be a bit disconcerting. Okay, got all that. I'm gonna throw, if I have any iron, yeah, I'm gonna throw that iron in there. And we got to get some more, turning very fast. I'm going to get some more of those. Didn't want it like that. I want it like that. And can't do another one, right? Oh, I can. Crafting. Hallelujah. Okay, let's throw that just on top there. And then let's get some coal in it. There we go. And then let's get some tin in the first one. And copper in the second one. So we need to make a bunch of belts, and we'll start piping stuff up out of the ground over there. Let's throw that in. We'll smelt in that one whenever we have the capacity to do so, but for now we're going to mostly put the low tier ores into these crap ones here. That'll be okay. Let's see what we need to do to make some of this. I think it's a tin plate and a copper wire. It is. So let's craft like 50 of those, I guess. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to run around this over here. I do want to get these heated up. Okay, that's working. That's working. I was a little worried that it wasn't going to be able to heat up enough. Now, problem is we really want to get this going in here pretty quick, because this is going to be cooling off. So I'm going to take up the foundation over here a little bit and start digging. But I'm going to try to keep throwing stuff in there. I might even avoid the iron picking up for a little bit until we get that done. Yeah, my goodness, it's just rolling through it, isn't it? Okay, let's get that down. And give me 2 conveyors. So, pop these conveyors down. I want them to go up. So, notice how that one went down. We don't want that. We want to make sure it goes up. But you can use the build to me thing. I don't know if I showed build to me, but if you hold control, it will build a line of things to you. I think I may have shown that. If I didn't, forgive me. Just press control and you can build things to where you are, which is super, super handy, especially for conveyor belts. Let's make sure we get this in there. And you know what? I am going to go get more iron, because we're just going to need more. And I'm out over here, so that thing's going to be cooling down. Don't want it. Gotta have to keep getting down here. We also need to tech into turret level 2s so that we can automate bringing iron and later lithium up. Probably wouldn't get Minox on down here, but I'm not even going to take that chance. Yeah, see, that's already filled up. Let's get it emptied out and get back up to the top. I'll do a lot of cleanup probably between episodes. I'll probably do some resource farming too. We're gonna need a lot of things. We haven't even begun to get going here. Let's see. Let me take that tin back out of there, and let me put that iron in, and then let's get some tin thrown in there. Copper in there. We don't want that to cool off if we can avoid it. Alright, where are we making the turn over here? I think we'll make the turn right here. You always get stuff back, so it's not a big deal to break it. No big deal. Just break it, put it back later. That's fine. Don't have to worry about leaving holes. Not Minecraft. Don't have anything spawning in here. I'm getting hypothermia, by the way. That's what that blue line around me is. Because Arthur's out of juice, and I'm out of juice, and I'm cooling off. So, don't really want that. Didn't even notice that it was happening. You guys may have seen a warning. I did not. Let's see. Let's get those going the right way. Okay, they are. And then we're going to dig down in here. We've been provided with some sloped conveyor belts, so we may give those a go here. Okay, I'm going to have to do a crossover, though. Because I got 10 over here, and I need it to be on the left side. So I think what I'm going to do is, let's see, we're going to build that like that. And then I think I can do like that. Yeah, okay, good deal. And then, can we do these sloped conveyors? Let's see, we've got some upslope conveyors here. Let's try them out. I think they go like that. Oh yeah, awesome. They are faster, by the way, than flat conveyors. Of course, I didn't do the swap that I meant to do, so let's take that back out. What I meant to do was a little swapperoo there, and I didn't do it. So let's see. Can we make you go that way? And then no. Okay. Oh, come on now. Hit it right. Hit the right key. Do that. I want you to turn that way, and then I want you to build to me again. Okay. And then I want you to turn like that. And then build to me over here. Are these things next to each other? They are next to each other. So actually I want this one to go. Yeah, I had to go and complicate things, of course. That is the kind of thing I'm prone to do. Complicated. Did not need to be this complicated. Everything's cooled off up there, I know, because I've been jerking around over here doing this. So now we can do build to me. Yep. Okay, got that flowing. Build to me there. Another one there. Let's throw down. No. Derpy block. Alright. Got it. You're going to go that way. Conveyors can cross under each other like this, so no big deal. Right? Right, and come on, I want you placed under me. Oh, because I'm out. Okay. Can I build a conveyor belt on me? I don't think I can build these fancy conveyor belts. Oh no, I cannot. No, I can convert to cheap ones, but I can't build one. Alright, let's get a conveyor belt. One more. I'm going to go ahead and just spend the extra time required to get this done because I don't want to do this by hand anymore. So there we go. We now have 10 coming up here, going into this thing, making tin plates, and copper going in and making copper wires. We can grab what doesn't get used out of there, which will be handy later on. And we're all good. So I'm going to seal this up. And I guess you guys can see the build to me working here. I'm just going to do like that. It will replace whatever material it hits. So I don't think it'll build over any machines, but it will build over your wood and your concrete and your other fancy materials. So I want to be careful about that. I generally don't care about replacing rock and stuff, but I try not to build over my wooden things. Alright, you are empty. Of course you were empty. But still, we got copper and tin automated. I'm pretty happy about that. Next step's going to be finding some lithium, getting iron automated, and then getting into some more machines. I don't want your warning to be on. Get him some more power. We also need to get power down to this guy. That's about all I'm going to be able to give him. And it's been dark, so Arthur hasn't been able to recharge. As soon as we get some lithium, we can start getting Arthur some better power systems and ourselves some better power systems. And we'll be able to do that. And unfortunately, this thing has cooled completely off. I have been negligent. That should have gone in there. And some more tin plates. Notice how we've gone. I had 500 tin plates when we started this episode. And now I've got like 220. What is not happening here? Need for found 2. Oh. Remove only. Remove only. Okay. I wondered what was going on with that. Now, is tin ore getting in here? It is, but not nearly fast enough. And copper ore? Okay, what did I do? What's going on down here? Out of storage because this. Okay. Alright, well that was very clever of me. Right. Let me grab all that and we'll just take it up and do it by hand. And then let's do another thing too. Let's put faster motors on these things now because they are not fast enough to keep these supplied. So because these again they take 4, whereas this guy here only takes 2 to make a block. What else is in here? Just that? Okay. Let's make a couple of faster motors for down there. Crafting. Oh, it's nice to start having some things. Let's see. Can I see this drill? There we go. Let's put a basic drill motor in there. We'll tech up those two. They'll get a lot faster. They will take more power, but I think our little laser transmitters can take care of it. And consequently, we can now seal this up. Nope. Give me that. I've got like 7,000 of 6,000 of them. I don't really need to do that, but nobody liked to waste a block. Okay, I'm going to throw these away. We'll also get some power sent directly down here now instead of beaming it over from the CPH. You know, in fact, let's go ahead and do that. Let's check this, though. It has 3 free spots. So actually, yeah, that coal is holding out pretty good. Let's get a recharge. Arthur, you focus on charging yourself up. Get some iron bars, and we'll throw them in there. More tin plates there. Some of you, some of you. Do we want more storage on the copper wires? If we're going to have to make conveyor belts with those, then yes. So let's go ahead and grab a storage hopper. And I'll put you over here. Let me remember to make you add only. You're add only. Alright. Alright. 53 gears and 19 housings. That's not too bad. Fortunately, we can't... Oh boy, we're out of these. I might make that feed directly off of this. Although we do need tin plates for other things. What was I going to make? I was going to make a pyrothermic generator.
Crafting.
Got a power storage block, right? We do. Yeah, power storage block. And we do have a miner over here. Yep. I'll just pick these up. Lose some power that way, but it's not that big a deal. Take that down. And then what we'll do, let's see. Let's try to figure this out here. So we're going to have to mine that. And we're going to want a power storage block, let's say about here. I'm going to use 2 of them. Dudes. And then, do I have any more of these laser transmitters? I have 2 of them. Okay, that's cool. Give me those. So I'm going to make those point down. This is going to shut down our mining for just a little bit here. And then we're going to put the pyrotherm right there. We're going to put the storage hopper right there. And I'm going to throw in some coal. And now these can come down. Hopefully they come to me instead of going into that pit. Did they? They did. Okay, good. Alright. And then we'll take these down. I'll just recharge from that so as not to waste that charge. I'll just try to remember to do it. And there we go. So we've got a little standalone power thing over here. Coal's going to be getting full. These things are going to charge up. Awesome. We can throw a turret on top of that too, or a threat scanner or something like that. How is this working? 99 free slots. Well, that's not so good. That's alright. I'll get rid of the rest of this stuff in my inventory too. But we are picking up materials, so no big loss there. What's the next thing to do? I would say that we would like to get another storage hopper and put it down on the iron. So let's go do that real quick. Oh my goodness! Finally feel like I can take a breath. That has been a bit exhausting. Running around, getting that thing bootstrapped is a bit of work. Okay, let's throw down another hopper here. You can put as many hoppers as you want to around this thing. In general, if you're underground, I advise you not to put anything on a conveyor belt, but, you know, do what you gotta do. I don't think Minox will spawn here. And in fact, we can test that out. Do I have a... Oh, okay. I don't have a conveyor belt on me. So, we'll bring down a conveyor belt. I'll put it down. I'll see if they spawn. I'm still probably not going to put them down unprotected, though. I had one unfortunate incident with these guys growing, so I don't really ever want to experience that again. I've let this cool off again. One more thing to do. Let's see. Let's see if we can get another storage hopper. Make a few of those since I can. We have that luxury now. Let's build a few conveyor belts, and I'm going to put a conveyor belt right there. Actually, I may just do a couple of these. Okay, let's get rid of that off of the hotbar. I'm going to just clear my hotbar. I like to do that from time to time so things don't get too crazy. Let's get that in there, and then I'm going to start throwing away other stuff here. Coal. I put coal in here? I didn't mean to put coal in there. Can I have that coal, please? Okay, you gotta watch what you're putting in things. I put coal in there, apparently. I probably meant to put it up here. Or had it on the wrong spot or something. I don't know. But that whole process was shut down while I made that derp. So, signs are handy. You know, if you have a whole bunch of these things and you're doing them manually, putting down some signs to remind you what the heck you're supposed to be putting in what can be very helpful. Until you get everything automated. Right now we went ahead and hooked this up, so it's kind of nice and automated. But no, what's going on here? You are probably heating up, right? Yeah, you're heating. Okay. No big deal. Not that big of a setback. But anyway, yeah, we got some stuff automated a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. And come next time, we'll start looking into research. Let's look at it now. Where is that? It's under here, isn't it? Yeah, research assembler. So we need a lightweight machine housing and a basic PCB. You know what? We can go ahead and look at PCBs. So we have plate making here. We have wire making here. Here we have coil making. So let's make one of these. We can't make one of these without a coil. So let's see. We need some. Let's just get the mini hoppers back. There they are. And I'll just throw this down right here for now. I don't really care where it goes. So we give this thing a piece of wire, which I don't have on my hotbar. But you can do this. Open up your inventory. That's going to make us a coil. I'm going to take them back, though, because we only need the one. And there we go. We got a coil. And with that coil, we'll be able to make a PCB assembly plant. So let's do that. And we're also going to need an extrusion plant to make wire. So let's craft one of those. And then we need... You know what? We can do it with the mini hoppers. That's fine. For now. These machines also work like you'd expect. So... They look like they've got a conveyor belt, and they do actually function like they have a conveyor on them. They take stuff out, they put stuff in. So we got an extrusion plant making wires, a coiler plant making coils, and a PCB assembler converting coils into PCBs. So each type of bar makes a different type of PCB. This is going to make basic PCBs, I believe. I'm not sure what the... I always forget what they're called. That's a basic. If we press H, we can look at our reference, consumables, and we can see all the different consumables. That is not where we want to be, though. Although this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to make these experimental pods. So this is made from copper, this from tin, this from iron, this from lithium, this from gold, this from nickel, this from titanium. So these three are next tier ores. But where are the PCBs? Maybe it's crafting ingredients? Yeah, basic, primary, hardened. Interesting. Okay, I guess we don't know about charged, which would be lithium based. Anywho, we got some PCBs, so we can make a research assembler now. Crafting. So this bugger takes a whole bunch of energy, and if you look, it combines 6 plates and 2 PCBs into research pods. So what you want is a couple hoppers on here, a thing making PCBs, a thing making plates, and then this thing is outputting one kind of pod. So eventually you're going to want one of these for every kind you need, or multiples, but it does take a lot of power. So we'll start with that, and then we're also going to need the laboratory components here, which take basic experimental pods and basic PCBs. And we need 27 of these. It's going to be a 3x3x3 thingy, and it's just going to take about as much power as we want to put into it, to be honest. It takes a lot of power, and later on it starts taking a lot of these experimental pods to do your recipes. It also takes in some other things too, like refined resin and soft resin and lots of other stuff in order to do various research projects. We'll look into that a little later on. For now, do we have any non-research? Yeah, we got that. It looks like it. So in order to get into these things, we are going to have to get that research machine up and running. Let's see what other gadgets we might want to make, though. I guess we can do a threat scanner. I guess we can do an attack scanner. These splitters are cool, but we don't really need them now. Might as well get a gun. We'll go ahead and take the macerator. Macerator turns junk into occasional ore. It's also the core of a machine that will enrich your coal so that you get more power out of it. So that's pretty handy. This is all room stuff, which I don't really know about. And ampules, I think, are for healing. If you get hurt, it takes power So being able to power yourself or to heal yourself instead of using that power. What are these slimes even doing? Will be good. They seem really attracted to that spot over there. I don't know what's up with that. Can we make this window that I just researched? What is that under? Sorry guys, I'm just I want to check this out here because we can make a, oh there we go, alloyed space window. It takes 4 construction paste, and unfortunately I only have 3 of these. I was going to put it in the hole over there so these dang slimes stop falling in. They're really having a good time over here though, aren't they? A little slime party. Anyway, I think that's about it for today, guys. Thanks very much for joining me, and I will see you soon. We'll have to get this this thing here tuned up, so we're going to need some minor upgrades. All right, take it easy. I will be over here running around doing crazy stuff. See you soon. Bye.